Yo, I know you've seen his name pop up, whether it's your favorite artist co-signing him, really big hip-hop pages posting him, but with the help of some people in the industry, I'm gonna properly explain to you why everyone is going so crazy over this kid named SoFaygo. So you guys know me, I'm on Instagram like 70% of my day, always checking out new artists. And people have DM'd me Faygo's music before, and I just followed him because I thought, you know, the music was hard and I liked his image. But it was probably the past 2 months though, where I'm seeing that he was co-signed by Travis Scott, Trippie Redd listening to his music, and all these blogs saying that Playboi Carti wants to start working with him. That's when I was like, oh shit, okay. Then I would go on his page and I see like the moment he even posts something, he would get like 1,000 comments in a couple minutes. That's when I'm like, okay, this kid is about to be out of here. So my team and I actually did some research to find out more about him for you guys. So basically, you know, this kid started making music at a super young age, teaching himself how to record on like GarageBand, like every day after school in Atlanta, right? Because that's where he's from. And he's been inspired by people like, you know, Chief Keef and Young Thug, which is not a surprise, you know, both two like goats of our generation. And he eventually started posting his music on SoundCloud. And I actually hit up my guy Bryce, who is a producer that's signed to Internet Money, right? He was messing with Faygo like back in high school when he wasn't that big.
A friend that was in like my gym class, he showed me, I don't know if you heard a song, it's called Chopper Melodies, but it's from 2019, like early. And I'm like, damn, like this nigga's hard. So he had like 2,000 or 3,000 followers on Instagram.
So yeah, you know, he started getting some buzz in like the local Atlanta scene, and that led to his discovery by his current manager, Lamar Jaswal. I mean, well, the actual like brown way to pronounce it is Lamar Jaswal or Jaswal. But anyways, he used to be an intern at Atlantic Records as an A&R, right? I'm even about to get him on the phone. He quickly recognized how like talented and like unique Faygo was, right? Apparently he tried to show Faygo to the label people when he was interning there.
I was hanging around SoFaygo a lot back, you know, when I was like 19, 18. He was playing me tracks with that he had with Faygo. You know, when I first heard him, like, yo, who is this? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, and he was like one of the first people I brought in an A&R meeting. Didn't really get, you know, much attention from it. He didn't even respond to my DM.
So yeah, you know, Faygo just kept grinding. He dropped a project called War, which was I think his first mixtape. That started getting him some traction, got his name circulating in like forums, right? Kanye to the 2, Reddit. But as far as actual breakthrough, so Faygo has been following Lil Tecca when he had like 16,000 followers, right? And for reference, Lil Tecca now has like 3.5 million. So like it's safe to say he was really early on him. And since Faygo had started to get a bit of a fan base of his own, it did make sense for both of them to kind of, you know, start talking, and eventually they linked up, right? And Tecca actually first produced for him on his EP in 2019 called Hostility, but he ended up producing his entire 2020 mixtape, which was called Angelic 7, and that tape had the song Knock Knock on it.
We love you, Tecca. I know who's there at the door right now.
Which now has over, let me see, 11 million plays just on Spotify. And if you guys have TikTok, like, you know, this song was going pretty crazy on TikTok. And the cool thing about it is, yes, that was a big TikTok song, but that didn't like keep him in as a TikTok artist, which by the way is pretty common and can happen to a lot of artists. Like they just become a TikTok artist off that one song. But yeah, if there's ever a way to get your name on the map, having another buzzing artist like Tecca producing your entire album is like great promotion, really. But yeah, Knock Knock wasn't the only song. Then he dropped some singles that did some serious numbers for an underground artist. And on top of that, had such clean music videos. Like, you guys know me, when it comes to our brand, I'm all about it just like looking nice. Like everything has to look visually pleasing. And it's because I genuinely care. Like I care about how the visuals look. You could tell this kid cares, you know, like trust me, like that's hard, you know, especially combined with his image.
Like fans, they want to be like him, you know what I mean? Like he has that crazy image, he dresses crazy, takes crazy pictures. Like
he loves the modeling stuff, right? The fashion stuff. He loves clothes. Like he has everything that's gonna make him a whole brand instead of just a musician.
So more and more people started to take notice of this, and then they found out that his beat selection wasn't anything generic. He found this whole new pocket, which I don't know if he started, but it's called like the rage beats.
Everyone's loving like the rage beats now, and like, you know, we were definitely on that. She's been making those rage beats for like a year, and no one wanted to hop on it until, you know, Faygo came with Off the Map. And then Trippy made that one song with that royalty-free melody.
Like, it's just the new wave of beats. I'm telling you, you're about to see a lot more of these soon. But so then, you know, it became the point where you go on social media and you can see that this guy just has a cult following, you know?
Because I saw it grow too. So like even before, like minus the TikTok shit, bro, like literally he had a cult fan base from the jump. Seeing this shit makes me happy every time. Like every time he posts, or like it's an amazing feeling. It's like probably the best, like, to be honest. Like, I haven't felt anything like it.
And the coolest thing about it is it's not just dudes. Like, a lot of females mess with SoFaygo's music and they're always commenting.
I was in the car the other day and a girl was in the car and she said, I love these songs because they're talking about girls and it makes me feel like he's talking about me. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Like when you get the girls listening to it, the boys can't help but to listen.
Now this, I have noticed, helps an artist grow a lot. Like, complete pause here, right? But even on my interview I did with Saw Baby, half the comments are just girls saying, wow, he's so attractive. Or even on like NBA Youngboy stuff, if you go in the comments, half the comments are girls saying, marry me or something, you know? All those comments are just gonna help the algorithm, you know? So more people are gonna find out about Faygo's music. So then a couple months ago, he dropped his latest project, which is called After Me. Had these 2 singles, Every Day, which I mentioned, and then Off the Map. That's like my favorite song by this guy. I feel like because of those, he really got the attention of some names I'm about to mention. So in just the past few months, he's been shown on Khloe Kardashian's Instagram story. I think it was like Stormi's birthday party and they had SoFaygo's music playing out loud, which, come on, like, Khloe Kardashian's not the one finding that. It was Travis, obviously, who, like, you know, picked the playlist. And if you need more proof, you can see in Travis Scott's story a completely different day where he was playing SoFaygo's music in the background. Now that got me hyped because Travis is like a top 2, like, biggest rapper in the world.
These are all people that, you know, we ultimately wanted to work with down the line, and it just came quicker than we thought. You know what, we all know everyone in those camps, and, you know, been talking with them. And
did you see when like the Kardashians posted, I think it was Khloe Kardashian posted Up Off 1942.
Like, you asked me, you DM me, you're like, yo, who's Jaleel? Because he like DM'd you or someone. He actually, like I told you, he's Kanye's cousin and he's like best friends with Travis.
Yeah, I guess Jaleel must have seen that because he was watching Faygo. He saw us like attached to Faygo. He just wanted to reach out and say what's up, say fuck with us.
Trippy Red even shouted him out on his IG story. He's linked up with Lil Yachty already and shit. I can't find it, but I do remember I was on YouTube one day and I saw Bronny, LeBron James' son. He was on a Twitch stream with a bunch of his friends. They were talking about who is gonna be like the best next up rapper, right? And SoFaygo is the one that he mentioned, I'm pretty sure. So, like, trust me, these kids know what they're talking about, and ultimately, like, that's the type of audience you want to garner right now. And it may not seem like it because, like, oh, he's a basketball player, but trust me, people like Bronny will become tastemakers in music. So getting a co-sign from someone like that is important. I hit up my friend Jamie. He even mentioned this rapper hitting him up.
Lancey Foe, he hits us up all the time asking for, you know, opens and features and where y'all at, and I'm coming to Atlanta.
The biggest star that's about to come out of the UK. You guys know, if you follow KTO, I know that he's gonna be the next big thing as well. But if they work together, they're just gonna soak up each other's like cult fan bases and I guess like glow up together, right? Anyways, guys, you gotta remember with everything I said, right? Like SoFaygo is just, he's a 19-year-old kid doing all of this. So if that doesn't show you that he's on the verge of like becoming the next one, you know, I don't know what does. So yeah, guys, be on the lookout. I would not make an entire video about someone if I didn't think like they were legit. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. And hey, hopefully we get a SoFaygo interview in the works. Yo, just want to say thanks for watching that video. I know we haven't done our deep dive series in a long time, but you know, I'm finally excited to get it, you know, back going. We have another deep dive dropping next week, and this one's gonna be so sick. But let's do the top comment of the week. So on our last video, Israel Hernandez commented, my bad, I literally just woke up. He said, watched you from the beginning and now you're here. You've really inspired me, man. Yo, man, I really, really appreciate that. And I think our next video is gonna inspire you even more. And just the next 2 weeks is gonna inspire you a lot. Anything on KTO that you're gonna see is gonna inspire you. So thanks guys, subscribe, and you can watch the last video somewhere on the screen.